Okay, try this. 2-minute rule on your habits. So if you're struggling to get something started or you're struggling sticking at something, it's the start of the year, you kind of like getting behind already, use this 2-minute rule. It's so simple and so effective. It works for me right now, when I'm trying to reinsert more cycling into my training as cross training to build that endurance. It's so effective. Wherever you are in your journey, this is going to work. If it's a 2-minute rule that you're using in your work in order to be more productive, it's a 2-minute rule to get started in running or walking, whatever that is, use this 2-minute rule. Literally, the 2-minute rule is I will go from my bed and go immediately into my cycling shorts. Exactly the same as this morning, immediately into my cycling shorts. Once you're in your cycling shorts, there's not a lot more that you can do apart from cycle. It's exactly the same with your running kit. You make sure that those cycling shorts are laid out the night before, your running kit is laid out the night before, along with your running shoes, along with your running watch. You're all ready to go, so there's no excuse. You eliminate all that searching around, all those potential excuses, because you're already in, like I was this morning, already in my cycling shorts. My kit, my bottle is ready. It just needs filling up with water, and then I'm out the door. Within 20 minutes, I'm out the door. All that took was 2 minutes of me thinking the night before, okay, cycling shorts, together with I only go out with cycling shorts and cycling shoes and bottle. That's all I need. And literally like $2 in order to, just in case if I stop. All those things are laid out. There's no deterrent. It's happening. 100% it's happening. And that just takes 2 minutes. And then for the next hour and a half, I'm cycling. And it took 2 minutes to insert that habit, to make sure that there was no deterrence, nothing could get in the way. I wasn't going to check my emails, I wasn't going to check social media, I wasn't going to become reactive to all those things. That can be exactly the same for your running kit. Before you've even started to think about water, coffee, whatever, get into your running kit, and guess what? For the next half an hour, whatever it is you're going to be running, you're going to be running because of those 2 minutes, where you've set yourself up for success. Exactly the same in business, exactly the same in your career. Whatever it is you're trying to do that you're putting off, just do it for 2 minutes. And the chances are you're going to be doing it for more than 2 minutes, because you're like, okay, well, 2 calls wasn't, if you're in a sales job, 2 calls wasn't enough, so let's do 5 calls. I've done 5 calls, I'm halfway to 10, let's do 10 calls. Okay, 10 calls, great, no worries, 10 calls every day, 50 calls a week. Guess what? Let's try and get to 100, because 100 is a great number. Then once you get to 100, it's like, well, you know what, 20 a day, I can actually do more than that. Let's do 25% more on the day, and let's do 25 a day, and that's 125. And that compounds. So instead of just doing 10 a day, 10 sales calls a day, and that being 50 a week, and that being 200, you're doing 125, which is 500. So it compounds, and it's exactly the same with your habits. You're running, you're cycling, whatever it is you're trying to do, exactly the same with your gym kit. If you can do that and you can eliminate all those excuses, you can be doing that, and you can be doing 3 times a week, 4 times a week easily. You can be running 3-4 times a week. I've got a friend who's training for an ultramarathon at the moment. He's got 9 weeks to go, and it's 69 kilometers. He's going to have a hell of a time unless he puts these little steps into place very quickly, and he's running. I've told him to run every other day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. To go really easy on the Monday and the Friday, put some kind of a hill session in to condition the quads on the Wednesday, and a longer run being 40 minutes at the moment for him on a Sunday. Unless he puts those things in, he's going to have a hell of a day in 9 weeks. But it's all about that 2-minute rule. Use it. It's a lethal weapon. In order for you to get better in whatever you're trying to do, because you've got to be consistent. You've got to be disciplined. And to be disciplined, you cannot rely every morning on waking up with motivation. The motivation to go out there in the freezing cold rain, to go out there in the red hot sun like it is right now here. You cannot rely on motivation every day. It's got to be discipline. The discipline's got to kick in for that habit to become consistent, for you to be able to gain the rewards of compound effect of those habits. So important. Try it, 2 minutes.